In fundraising, you have to play to your strengths, and you have to stay within what you can control, or it will drive you crazy. Fundraising inherently is in the donor's hands. There's a lot that we can do, but we can't control every piece of the process. So I realized something last night about setting projections, because I'm a big believer that goal setting should actually be projection setting. It should be grounded in reality, where your constituency and your donors are at that point in time, and that your goals are reasonable and attainable. So what I realized was I've always talked about, you set projections based off of guesstimates about past performance, how your past segments have performed, and then you're also making educated guesses about what you can attain in terms of how you've changed your strategy or improved since those past performances. But what I've never articulated in about 10 years of teaching this methodology is that you want to overestimate or go up from the historic performance in the areas that you can control, and you want to underestimate the performance of areas you can't control. That way, if they come in above what you're estimating bonus, you're getting a little lift in your year-end goal, in the ultimate goal of your fundraising. But you're not putting all your eggs in that basket that's outside of your control. So for instance, if you're talking about phone-a-thon fundraising, contact rate is largely out of your control by the time the data hits the call center. So you usually want to estimate those contact rates a little bit down from historic performance, because you can't control for it. So if it comes in just like it did last year, you'll be up a little bit. But then you want to estimate the things that you can control, like average gift, what you suggest in your ask amounts in a direct mail piece or on the phone or in a direct ask. You control where the conversation starts, so that can help you control a little bit. You have much more influence over the amount of the final gift than you do over something like contact rate, whether someone's going to pick up the phone. You also can be in control of your volume of work, the number of people you reach out to, the number of mailings you send, your number of phone calls that you complete. Those things are within your control. So up those goals, and that's usually where an organization is falling down, is in the volume of work category. They're not doing enough volume of outreach with enough efficiency to move the needle once you get all the way over onto the other side of the spreadsheet where the results are. So overestimate the areas that you are in control of, underestimate the areas you're not in control of, and then if they come in at past performance or better, you're going to get a lift, and it's going to be a little easier to reach your goal. Hope that helps.